feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide.
What up everybody, my name is Christian and thank you for tuning in. In this video, I'll break down the sound design on the clip you just saw in the intro. I'll go over each and every sound effect that I placed underneath that timeline. That will give you guys a better understanding on how you could use sound effects and build sound design to elevate your videos in a great and easy way. Let's jump straight into this tutorial. Now we're looking at the timeline. I just want to show you guys how this video sounds without sound effects.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide.
It's not super bad, but you can feel it lacks something, especially when you hear the same video with sound effects. So let's give that a go.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide.
So the first thing I did was to actually find my base sound effect, which is the city street sound effects from Epidemic Sound. Next thing is the Aston Martin. Perfect. The next thing is to add card shuffle, and the reason why I'm using the card shuffle is to emphasize light leaks that I have over here. And let's unmute the Aston Martin because it's so loud. Now the next sound effect is the fire whoosh, which emphasizes the transition itself. So what I wanted to do then is to add another fireball burst sound effect, and let's see how this sounds. I actually used fireball whoosh again. Let's see. Perfect. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Next thing I do is to add a film camera 35mm sound effect, and the reason why I'm using this is to just emphasize the movement, and when you're passing by the glass, it's like, in my opinion, it really sounds great. Yeah, perfect. Now the next thing I wanted to do is to emphasize that a little bit more, like it feels a little bit alone, so I wanted to add something else. Therefore I added the poker card shuffle again. This is not exactly the same as this one, so let's see. Perfect. Yeah. All right, so next is this diner right here, and I actually thought a little bit about this, and the reason why I went for the bicycle bell ring is that I didn't want to use people eating like that sound effect, but I know that in this street people are biking a lot, so therefore it made sense in my head to actually use the bicycle here. Yeah, and it really helps to transition to the next scene and clip. Yeah, I just want to show you the fireball effect right here, and how this helps you get thrown into the next clip. And then I use a new fireball whoosh right there. Oops. And one last touch to that effect is to use the fireball burst again. Let's see. I use this riser to finish this effect off. So now we are halfway there. We are 4 seconds out in this video, and you know, we are in Oslo city, and in Oslo we have trams, but I didn't find the sound effect for a tram, but the metro is the next best thing, and it sounds pretty much the same. And Oslo city, wherever you go, you will hear the tram, so I wanted to include that sound effect. Going from one clip to the other, I actually wanted to emphasize that a little bit more. So I added a new fireball whoosh. I've used it like 6-7 times in this video, and it's super effective. And the next sound effect is the police siren, which I added to add a little bit of craziness, a chaos vibe to it, because it's the biggest city in Norway, even though it's not so big. But you could oftentimes hear the police sirens and, you know, the chaos. I just wanted to add that, and let's see how that sounds. Now I even added a helicopter passing by it's not even so noticeable in the end result, but I feel it give it a little bit more of a whole vibe. Let's see. Beautiful. So next thing is the traffic jam, and I added this to give it even more chaos because it's a fast-paced video. I actually just wanted to emphasize the craziness of the city. Yeah, and I added this card shuffle again to emphasize the light leak that comes in here. As you can see here as well, guys, I have light leak coming here, and I don't use the shuffle card sound effect with this light leak right here because I feel as though it sounds better with the whoosh first and then the card shuffle. Plus, you don't want to overdo cool sound effects too much because they get boring, and plus it's good to have variation. Yeah, so the last sound effect is this riser that I used in the beginning. It's a really nice way to end it. Yeah, and let's see how this sounds with the Aston Martin sound effect and see how this looks and sounds. Alright everybody, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you learned something. I hope this video was interesting in any way. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will answer you as soon as I can. And with that said, have a great day.
Motherfucker, I've been 45, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized with your mind, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat.